because you sent your men, Dampari, you sent your men, and then you have the order from above. You know the orders, and you know the powers.
Abusia Enrada 7th of January 2024, Ghana National Security Agency no to me emeki an interception be against convention be ananka eba abeba soa abusia ni nyina no ehon se maboaboa ano a meba betro dia potinti a omu ejina so a omutimi cancel that program na nanka ana convention na nanka eba beba so ene convention no nebotaye wo mu a omuta convention no echine nyina abusuafo mede ehon asem ebrew nia ekoso ankrofo a omubo twi senkomo program na se a police fo esi wo mu kwan a omu amomanko ni nyina abusuam mede ehon asem ebebrew na mebo video ni nyina so e de a kirew enu nti no se unsubscribe to in YouTube channel ya sure so be subscribe to WhatsApp TV na biom no so no ya no turn on the notification bell said ye be ya ye the information bia ana news bia na update bia eba ebeto so a wonsa ebitumi aka na wahwe bie na biom no so no on Facebook, Instagram na X a eye connected Twitter anase Twitter ehonso no ubetumi afollow ye na biom no on TikTok also ubetumi afollow ye abusia edino WhatsApp TV and now WhatsApp TV official is as simple as PK abusia ye boy ransem nim abusia enrada empanimfo a omu free Africa amman bi so eba oman Ghana mu a nanka omu de convention bi anase adesua omu ba be kire ade na eja omu agina sonso aye entutuye bi efa the new force eye mask for ya build the billboard a yen hu nipa kura ono ene ehye mask no omu nso no omu abeyi onipa kura wo hye mask no achi no omu abeyi nadi ene biemu no nso no 2024 election na ebekoso e man Ghana mu no nanka omu afaso na omu de omu ntotoye ene nhihye ni nyina so omu yi no edi akire man Ghana eba na abusua eye the new force amanyokuo a sese no ababesi man Ghana mu social media yi so de agye kyerese entreha and the ko akira Ghanaians be are interested to join this movement, you know. Just mostly no so no the people are omuye interested no pro Africans, you know. Abusia omu the program be eba so a just omuto ensa the friend Professor Ofri Kenya Memu a Pro Lumumba ono oba program no ase na Nigeria ni this year Peter Obi last year okojina presidential candidate and also no wenya no wono so eba ase okasaye na afeyin so South Africa need this year Julius Malema ono so eba ase ene afoforo nkaye pi omu nyina eba ase a chese abusia omo ebotaya omo de ba ase ni nyina ne se omo eba abechirechire Ghana for because the African community no we need to be educated said be ya adwemu ebebie sana omo no omo epe akire na abusia ebra omo sise program no nanka program de nke beba so 5 o'clock enwumere no nanso ebo be no nsia no na yehu se helicopter and in the social media you so and yen bi ehweye and biemu no so security personnel a etu ebegu honum no na enye security personnel ketwa a omone organizers no kasa say organizers no end the program no because order be free above aba abeto for more just so muka so omu ye program na enye yi ene enkrofo omu bo twi se omu ekọ no makwa akota program no achi ewo Independence Square no abusia omu ni police fo no ano baba ye animu patriotic song ye ni ara asasi ne ya bodenden ma ye ni ade omu eto ewo ehonom kire se a police fo no emo omu kwan but police fo no so say we no order from above nso de yemfa ni agro enu ntino se mo betu muntu still na no ye no yentimu case nti omu anto aso na when na opanyina eja organize empanimfo yi nyina New African Organization and I say New African Foundation organization ono oka hu bi oye the new force amanyuko no ni titira ni no mekire ovura nana kwame bedi akon ye bone mrane se Freedom Julius Caesar abusia ono eka kire omu se debi program yi de ya nya draw empanimfo yi monya aba na emom no se Ghana national security no AC kwan no doesn't mean say program no yentumi entoa so and a cantonment omo pair ene so obi fio se nkwan chamber bi o omo pair honom na omo say sanity dia se Ghana security si omo mo ntoa so na se order from above ebesi omo kwan dia omo so nya de se omo ebetwe still na no baby a abebeto bia no eye mpoye mu anesa enti omo pair entwa baby na omo tena ya omo di omo anu disem ede atudwa na botaye no said you can ebo so ede kire wo no ene se omu beda onipa kura wo hye sa mask na Ghana fo ehwehwe no achi no omu beda na di abusua no kre e wo mu se Ghana National Security Agency no omu esi wo mu kwan de nanso omu tumi eda na di a che se Freedom Julius Caesar ono ena ehye sa mask no echi anase the new force party no ono ena wakoye omu ekandifo a eye nana kwame bedi akon ode ensem bebre enso atu edwane owie ye no nso no Nigeria ni de hye a eye Peter Obi ono nso ede ensem bi atu dwa ena owura Lumumba ono nso de ensem bi atu dwa abusua yenko hwe ensem a esi ho no na yemra.
Thank you very much. 21 years of my life I have been serving a nation, working so hard just to become an example of what wealth looks like. And building wealth comes from knowledge, comes from wisdom, comes from understanding. You need to get this value from your own surroundings. I grew up partly in Ghana, partly in England, and I came back to Africa. 2001. Unlike Martin Luther, I did not have a dream, I had a vision. I started watching the youth in the streets and the roads, the rules and the regulations, the conditions and the constitutions that is stipulated and embedded on us as Africans. I had to walk on a different path, and I was alone. My investment on the roads became a landmark. And whatever I invested on this landmark is a footprint. I am here for a legacy. I am part of your historians. And I know many people want to see the true side of me. I know you know Nana Kwame Bediako, but I know you're still looking for Freedom Jacob Caesar. Yes, I am Ray Christian, and I'm here. I'm not here to take your value. I'm here to add value to you. I discovered that the land that we belong to had so much wealth that until we turn it into our own, our economy will never be sustainable. And we cannot forever live in our countries with a box economy. I needed to create a middle income economy without being a part of the government. Why so? Because I believe it's part of my responsibility. I took a different path. My movement, my foundation, my group, and all of this have acquired some wealth, but the wealth that I reimbursed back into society, it has become a part of my mission to make this change. I believe that I belong to Africa. I am a son of this soil, and I can add value to humanity, and I came here to do that. I came here to add value to this world and to nature. I am not going to live here without God even being proud of me. And when I'm not here also, I want you to remember that I came, and I want my absence to be felt. And for that reason, I know you're looking for the man. The man in the mask is sitting in front of you. Hey! I have nothing to be scared of. I came to you as your salvation. I don't invest in myself alone. I am investing in you. And truly, these innocent leaders sitting beside me, of course I will not go to them and tell them that, hey, I am a man in a mask and I want you to come to Ghana to support me to do this and this. And this man of this dignity and this woman with such power will say, yes, I'm going to follow you to come to Ghana to do your convention and all of that. No, it is part of the movement. We need to educate, we need to uplift our children, we need to voice out to them. If you are about to find out about this man in the mask, because I never spoke a word, you were looking for me. I didn't tell you whether I am into politics, whether I am an evangelist, whether I am a conventionist or a revolutionist. After this day, you will have to wait for me to share my policies and my visions with you. And if I'm the reason why the country or the government is not happy about these great voices coming to educate not only Ghana, but also Africa, then I'll take this moment to sacrifice myself, to unveil myself, because I have much respect for these great leaders beside me. It would have taken my own time to tell you that I am. But for this very moment, I am sacrificing myself to let you know that I'm that man. But I'm that man with a good purpose, with a great vision. I have a plan and I have a vision for this nation. And not only this nation, I have it for Africa too. But I know Africa is the next biggest thing, because out of all the continents that have been developed in this world, there is only one continent that is not developed. And I am sent to do that. I am not interested in people's positions. I am not interested in presidential positions. I am interested in the regions and the humans. I am interested in the countries. I am interested in the continent. The resources here, the human resources here, the great opportunities to be able to prove a point to the world that this is what we can make out of ourselves as a black society. We have been doomed and disrespected, undervalued by everybody in the Western world. My pain is in my heart and I can't express it to you, so I let my actions speak for me. I want to thank you very much for this moment, and I want to thank the greatest leaders. Your voice will never leave us as Africans. And it's the beginning of a new Africa, a new nation, a new dawn, a new mindset. Everything is new. Thank you.
We won't take any question, but I can tell you.
And surprisingly, on arrival in Accra today, a young lady came along and said, I work with the youth and entrepreneurship, and I want you to talk about the entrepreneurship. I said, we're coming to Ghana to talk about entrepreneurship. And you just asked me a question. How do we spark entrepreneurship among the youth in Africa? I say, fight one thing, corruption. And you look at me. I say, corruption kills three things that makes a society. It kills entrepreneurship. Nobody thinks in a corrupt way. Because there's easy money to make or steal. It kills professionalism. So you don't have professors doing research any longer because people are stealing public money, and it kills hard work. So fight it and you spark entrepreneurship. So it is about entrepreneurship. But let me add, there's nothing wrong if you have an ambition.
Thank you.
I was a trader or the bank, but somewhere along the line, something happened in my state where children did not go to school for 2 years. And I asked myself, why should I be making money when there's no future for these children? And that's where I am in Nigeria today. I'm not desperate to be president of Nigeria. I'm desperate to see a Nigerian at work for the future of my children, for the future of the children of Nigeria. I'm desperate to see how we can pull millions of people out of poverty in a country God bless with everything. We have vast uncultivated land in Nigeria and people are hungry. To just close and give you an example of what we're suffering now. A country like Netherlands, in 1 year, did export of $120 billion export of agricultural products. Netherlands without water, with water, is 43,000 square kilometers. Without water is 33. One state in Nigeria is more arable than Netherlands, and that state has 76.3 thousand square kilometers of land. So it's 2.5 times Netherlands. That state is occupied by criminals. Yes. Because that state cannot generate 1% of what the land can do with agriculture. And they have 2.5 times the size of their land. Just one state. It cannot continue. We must change it.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you
Thank
very much.
Thank you.
I can't agree more. I think nobody should ever apologize for their desire to serve their people.
Thank you.
Thank you.
A modest wisdom would always set the stage, but the courage from Mr. Peter Obi today has also, what could have been better than this conversation anywhere?
Right.
Yeah.
This is the conversation. This is the conversation. It couldn't have been better. Thank God it was cancelled. Thank God we're having it here. And we'll look back many years and we'll be able to say, thank God.
Iti abusia wene enoma ekoso a enra on the 7th of January 2024 a Ghana National Security Agency no etumi ebo modern esi this convention ananka ebeba so no ekwan. But whatever the case is no yehwe anymore, because this political movement yi esore ye no say omune police for enya confrontations ekwan baako anani mienu so. But whatever the case is no, so far the important thing na Ghana for epe ehunu eye the person behind the mask yehu sa onipa no enim abusia na meka obiam say ya bomodin na subscribe to your YouTube channel no and a biemu no so no eya na watene on the notification bell said the beya the video bia ebeto so a won sabe to me aka na won so wahwe bi and na Facebook, Instagram, X, kane Twitter ana Twitter ehon so obetumi afollow ye and a biemu no so no on TikTok obetumi afollow ye edi no eye WhatsApp TV ana WhatsApp TV official, as simple as PK abusia Macau.